What qualities or habits have you seen in the most successful summer associate?
I think being a good summer associate is influenced by how eager you are to learn. No one expects you to know anything when you come into the firm, especially in the summer. What really makes a difference is someone who shows a willingness to learn and who is adaptable. And when you're a summer associate, the expectation is intentional questions to ask the assigning attorney.
Yeah, I think there's two. The first one is asking questions. As a summer associate, whether you're a 1L or a 2L, you're dealing with matters that you probably have never been exposed to. You're not going to be expected to know it all. This is a learning opportunity. Second one is be yourself, be outgoing, introduce yourself to others, and have conversations with people in your practice group.
Summers who are most willing to try new things, ask questions, be very proactive with their assignments or looking for assignments.
Just learning as much as you can about everyone's practice area can be great quality and a great habit to ask people on a regular basis. What they do every day will help you learn a lot about the firm, a lot about the different practice areas. You might learn things that would be interest to you that you might want to explore and get the opportunity to work on. Offering up your services, which will also again be a key skill for yourself when you are lower level associate, getting work from people. Not being afraid to ask for it is a great quality.
How important is it for summer associates to attend social events and how should they navigate those?
I think this is probably something I struggled with a lot as a summer associate. It's really important to communicate. I still think it is really important to attend them. That is probably the only time that you have kind of laptops off access to the attorneys and are able to really connect with them on a personal level. It actually really helps inform your decision on what you want to practice.
The purpose of social events is twofold. One is your potential future colleagues can learn more about you. It's not just about having fun, but it's also about understanding the firm's culture. The point is that if you go, be there, be involved.
The events are generally put on solely for the benefit of the summer associates. It's the best way for you to meet attorneys outside of a formal work setting. You can get to know people personally, not only just professionally. Focus on meeting partners, associates, and even the staff that work at the firm.
The social events are really the only opportunity that get a sense for the actual culture and personalities at the firm that you're potentially going to join. The summer is a very short period of time to get to know people as much as possible. It's a great opportunity, and they should try to take as much advantage of those as possible.
What's your best advice for managing workload and expectations during a summer program?
Communication is key during the summer program. There were work coordinators or workflow coordinators who would assign projects. If you do feel like you are overloaded with work, communication is key.
For summer associates, a centralized work system where we have a coordinator that gets projects that associates or partners assign, and then she distributes them to the summer associates. So we can tell how much work a summer is getting. That way we're not overburdening them, especially with the other obligations they're going to have, such as with respect to social activities. It's important to set up a note-taking system for yourself, a task management system for yourself.
The purpose of the summer program isn't for you to come in and work at the same pace that junior associates normally would. It's more so for you to get a good understanding of what the type of work is and what the expectations are in terms of work product generally. So take on a few assignments, but don't turn down work unless you're genuinely too busy. And whatever you get, try and knock those out of the park. And as you start to progress throughout the summer, you'll become more comfortable taking on more substantive.
This is one of those skills where it's going to serve you well throughout your career. Whenever an assignment is provided, whoever the person is that's giving you the assignment, whether it's a work coordinator, make sure to communicate that to the person who's giving you an assignment. It's great to ask questions and establish what are the true deadlines up front, or at least as close as possible to the deadlines that are needed.
What's something you wish more summers understood about legal research or writing?
Firm legal research and writing can be very different from law school research and writing because it's a little less formal. And so I think being able to transfer the skills that you've learned in law school and apply them to how the partner or the associate wants to receive it, to be able to do good legal research or writing, you need to understand the broader issue. And Google is really good. And I guess now AI.
Less can sometimes be more. There is a way to be concise and also show that you did the work and you did the research. And the second thing is proofread, proofread, proofread. Print it out. Don't just focus on your screen because your eyes can glaze over errors and you won't necessarily catch the edits you need to make. print every email, look at it on a piece of paper, go through with a pen, and you'll be surprised at how many nits you can find in that process.
Especially on the corporate side, you would get a legal research question, and a lot of the times there just isn't an exact answer to it. If you get a research question and you can't find an exact answer to it, that's okay. Take your time to confirm that that's the case. And I think whenever you start practicing full time in your career after law school, you'll realize that more often than not, a lot of the answers to questions that you get are not exact.
The one key to legal research and writing that I wish people understood better is that being able to convey complex ideas in a very bite-sized, digestible manner for your audience. So make sure that emails are done well, they're carefully thought through. Watch out for the same spelling, grammar mistakes. This is not Twitter. This is not, whatever other social media platform you're using. This is like a very professional mode of communication. And so make sure you always treat it with that importance.
Are there any unspoken rules about email etiquette or meetings that summers often miss?
A lot of the summer program centered around you being able to observe and you being able to kind of see how the process works in a law firm. So if you can bring value in that way and really be intentional about, I'm going to capture what's happening in this meeting. I'll send a quick summary of what I noticed during the meeting to the partner after or to the associate after. That will always be received well. Especially as a summer associate, I think you want to maintain a level of etiquette that is appropriate for a workplace environment.
I would always err on the side of being formal and then sort of matching tone as the email chain progresses or as the meeting progresses. Start out formal, see what kind of tone they use in their emails and try to reciprocate that tone.
If you're a summer associate, you want to try and stay formal in emails, in meetings, answer every email. Try and respond to it sooner rather than later, just to show people that you're paying attention.
When it comes to emails, I think Summers junior associates, proper greetings and proper salutations at the end, it's that just trying to be as concise as possible is going to be the most useful to whoever's the recipient. Take the partner's lead or the associate's lead in terms of introducing yourself or being involved in a discussion.
How can summers use their time to figure out what kind of law or firm culture is right for them?
I think it's very easy as a summer associate to feel like you need to pigeonhole yourself into a certain practice group. Be very intentional about getting to know as many people as you can at the firm across a plethora of practice groups to really understand what they do. The work that excites you is going to help you make that decision.
Talk to people. That's the biggest thing. Have conversations with you, right? And that's the best way to learn about the firm, about the partner, about the associate, about the work that they do, and about the area of law that you're interested in. I was in 3 different practice groups. I was in finance, corporate securities, I was doing some real estate work, right? And it was through having conversations with partners and associates, all those practice groups, I decided, hey, here's what I want to do.
The best way to figure out what type of field of practice is right for you for the first part of it is to try out as many different practice areas as you can in the summer. Try real estate, try funds work, try private equity work, try capital market. It might be a good idea to go and look for opportunities that are more geared towards that.
You obviously want to spend time in the practice area that you're rotating through. And if you have the opportunity to rotate through different practice areas, make sure to do that and get the exposure to different portions of the practice. In addition, another great way to learn, talk to practitioners and other groups within the firm. Social events are key to learning about a firm's culture, learn about their practice, learn about what they do on a day-to-day basis and see if it seems interesting.
If you had one phrase or a final piece of advice for the summers, what would that be?
I'd say work hard and enjoy yourself. They're also offering a lot of social programming. They're offering a lot of opportunity to get to know people, to showcase your personality. And so I would say do your best to show who you are, represent yourself well, have fun in the process, and figure out what you enjoy and where you see your career going.
Being a summer associate means that you have been given the opportunity to do substantive work, hopefully at the firm that you're at, while also being able to spend time with other people that have been through very similar experiences to you that can help you really come out of the experience with a solid mindset, with a positive outlook.
The one piece of advice I would give summer associates is to just enjoy it. So don't overthink things, don't stress too much over the summer, just enjoy it, get to know people.
Talk about what you're passionate about in social settings, ask good questions, and it's really just sort of an opportunity for you to get to learn an environment in a really kind of safe and friendly manner.